Want to force quit an app on Windows? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Clean Tech, home of daily technology news and reviews, and today we're going to be talking about how to force quit an app on Windows. Today's video is brought to you by CleanPhone. More on them at the end of the video. Alright, well, if your Windows program won't respond, force quitting is often the move, as we all know. Here are some things to try before you reach for the power button. Let's jump right in. We all want everything to work just fine all the time, but sometimes they just don't. Your Windows app slows down. You get the dreaded "this program is not responding" pop-up. Your whole computer freezes. Any number of things could happen, really. In cases like this, the best option is often to force quit the unresponsive app. This means your computer will force the program to close regardless of what it's in the middle of doing or trying to do. There are several ways you can do this on Windows PC. Here they are. Press Alt F4 and maybe also the FN or function key, depending on how your function row is programmed. This will close whatever application you currently have selected. This is also commonly, the best or the most widely known method, if you will. Everybody knows, Alt F4 is the shortcut to close anything, and if nothing's open, to shut down the PC, or to at least have the pop-up that allows you to shut down the PC. Next up, we have Ctrl Alt Delete, which is the task manager. You can alternatively launch it by right-clicking on the taskbar at the bottom, where you can see your Windows icon and maybe some other programs that you have pinned on there. So if you right-click on there and you click on Task Manager, it should still open. And the other alternative way of launching it would be Ctrl Alt Delete, and Ctrl Shift Escape would also bring that up. To bring the task manager up directly, select the application you're trying to close and click End Task. One thing that I normally like to do is, let's say my browser froze and I'm trying to use the task manager to actually close that application. Now, considering there's so many processes going on inside the browser, such as the sheer number of tabs that you have open, maybe the extensions that you have on there, so it's a whole lot of processes, and it can become quite a big chore to actually right click and or left click and end task each one of those processes, because it's not just going to be Google Chrome, it's going to be Google Chrome times, I don't know, 20, depending on what you have open. And in cases like that, what I do recommend is that you simply right click on any one of those processes, and instead of clicking on end task, just click on end process tree. That should kill all the process in that program. Next up, we have the Windows R, which is the run key. To pull up the command prompt, type CMD and press enter. So Windows R will give you the run command pop up, and if you enter CMD in there, it will open up the command prompt. Type task list, no spaces, and hit enter. Once you do that, it should give you a list similar to this one, which shows basically all the programs that you have currently going on in the background, or the foreground for that matter. Type task kill space / I am program name.exe. So basically, whatever the program name that you're trying to stop, and the way it shows in that list, just replicate that name. Task space task kill space / I am program name, and instead of I'm program name, you would write chrome.exe, if that's one of the tasks that you're trying to kill, space /T /F, and that should take care of the process. I'm sorry, there's a space in between the T and the F, but yeah, so every single entry that you're making, just make sure that there's a space in between, and if none of these work, you may need to restart your PC. One thing that I do like to do, which personally, just a pro tip, if you will, you got a black screen, everything froze, and you're trying to basically just make the computer to get to work again, and it's not So rather than just having to restart the whole thing or shut down and then turn it back on, if you have the option to press Ctrl Alt Delete and get to that administrator prompt, just instead of pulling up the task manager or any of that, just click on sign out. It should close up all of the Windows activity that's going on. It will sign you out as a user and it will take you back to the lock screen. Now when you log in back again, it will give you a fresh session of Windows. Everything will still open from scratch, but you will end up saving time on having to turn it off and then back on again. But yeah, those are just some of the tips that I have for you. Let me know if I missed something down in the comment section below. Clean Phone is the perfect phone for your kids because it allows you to manage everything on the phone remotely. It has tons of amazing features, such as easily allowing you to pick and choose which apps and games your child can use, provides you access to active phone monitoring including SMS and phone call usage, allows you to control how long and how often your kids can use apps or the internet. You can even check their call and SMS logs including inbound and outbound calls and messages, and is the perfect way to manage their screen time. Check them out in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.